Hey, what's up, y'all? So, I've been on the topic of grace, having grace for others, as well as having grace for yourself, and the fact that there are good people in the world. The whole world isn't evil, the whole world isn't full with evil people. So, I want to tell a story about when I met this. I met this nice old lady once when I was going through a hard time. So, yeah, it's going to be like a little bit of story time. I'm going to keep it short and simple. Um, and hopefully, it restores some of y'all's faith in humanity. It was like in 2018. I was living in Petersburg, Virginia. If you know anything about Petersburg, especially I was living in the Bluff area, so if you know anything about that, if you know, you know, it's not the best area. I was outside. I remember I was homeless at the time. All I had was my book bag. I think a change of clothes in there. You know, the basic stuff. I was walking around asking for money. I think it was outside. I know there was a church across the street, and it was outside from like a little convenience store. And I remember asking these two old lady if they had a dollar. So when I asked the lady for a dollar, I asked the lady for a dollar. I was asking people for money because there was something that I needed the money for. Um, I, I was getting high at the time, honestly. So I wanted to get high, so I was just trying to scramble up money, um, so I could get high, right? So the lady did give me a dollar. Actually, she gave me like $5, but she told me she would only give me the money if I went with her to church, and the church was right across the street, right? So, of course, I went to church with her. I went to church. I actually had a great time at church. Um, I actually like going to church sometimes. A lot of times, actually, I really do like going to church. So I went to church with her and her friend. I liked it. We stayed. We talked to a few people at the church for a little bit, and then the lady proceeds to invite me to her house. Right, mind you, she doesn't even know me. She just met me. I told her, I was honest with her and told her what I wanted the money for. And then as we walked to her apartment, she tells me her story, how she was, I think, going on like 10 or 20 years. I want to say 20, but I'm going to say at least 10, at most 20 years clean off crack. That being said, she felt the need to help me because of my situation. We walked to her apartment. She lets me take a shower. She asked me if I wanted to take a shower. Hell yeah, I actually needed to take a shower. I probably been sleeping outside for like a week straight. I used to sleep at a bus station in Petersburg because I had got kicked out of the homeless shelter. And then when I did wash up, I would just go to the library and, like, you know, with my washcloth and just use the bathroom and stuff like that. So when she offered me a shower, I was like, shit, hell yeah, I'll take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, she didn't even know me. She was an old lady in the house by herself. She was cooking. She allowed me to stay